Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here today with our Phase 4 performance package for the 11 to 14 F150 EcoBoost. Now real quick, make sure you head down below and hit subscribe to keep up with our videos, and let's jump into this kit. So what I have on the bench in front of me is the Phase 4 performance package, but that is Phase 4 of 5, so depending if you want a little more power or something that's a little more reserved, we do have those options, and you can check out our video playlist to get all the details on those. So let's break this down, starting with the SMD Cold Air Intake on my left. Essentially what this is going to do is it's going to provide a full replacement for the boring basic factory intake system that's in your truck currently by giving you this larger, higher flowing intake pipe, top end of your air box, all the hardware you need, as well as obviously the better reusable oiled filter that's going to be higher flowing than just your basic paper filter. Now what this translates to as far as how it performs on your truck is going to be a little bit better horsepower and better throttle response, which you'll be able to notice when you're getting on it. Also, obviously having an oiled reusable filter is a little better because as it gets dirty over time, you can just clean that and throw it back in instead of just swapping in basic paper filters that don't perform as nicely and are not as high of quality. As an added bonus, the SMD intake also gives you a little bit better intake noise when you get on the throttle, which is kind of nice to just beef up the sound of your truck. So moving on and upgrading your intake system, we have the AFE Blade Runner charge pipe here, which is designed to replace the factory plastic cold side charge pipe that comes off your intercooler. How AFE improves on the design of just the basic factory charge pipe is by making it out of this 3-inch diameter aluminum mandrel bent tubing that allows for better flows and a little less bend, so you can get a better charge air rush coming from your intercooler into your engine, also allowing for better throttle response and better performance. AFE also includes the silicone couplers that you'll need as well as the hose clamps to get this piece installed, so everything you have is provided there to get this in with the rest of the kit. What we have next in line is this BBK 73mm throttle body, which is cast aluminum throttle body with a larger diameter inlet on it that allows for better airflow and better throttle response, but still mounts up in the same factory location and has plugins that made up with your factory wiring harness, making it pretty simple and plug and play. And then obviously this is designed to still work with the SMP intake that we provide in this kit. Now jumping into one of the bigger mods as part of this kit, we're going to be talking about this ATP dual core intercooler. This is an all aluminum design with 2 cores and a larger surface area than what you get from factory, so you're going to get better cooling for the air coming through, being cooled to go through your charge pipe into the intake of your engine. Now what ATP rates these at is usually about 14 horsepower gain with another 35 pound-feet of torque, and obviously that will vary a little bit on the conditions you run this in, as well as the other mods that you have attached to it, but it is a nice little addition to this kit and definitely capitalizes with mods like the charge pipe to give you the best intercooler flow and best cold air performance that you can get in your engine. ATP was very clever in the way they designed this intercooler because even though it does perform better, it still fits in the same factory location and doesn't require any modifications or new mounts to get it installed. So you can simply replace your factory intercooler with this unit and it'll still connect up with everything we have available in the kit, making it a really nice addition to this phase package. Now lastly, let's talk about one of the biggest performance enhancers that's part of this phase package, and that's going to be our 5-star custom tuning. Essentially what you get is your selection of 5 separate tunes where you'll select what octane you want to run for each tune, as well as what style of tune you want to use to get a setup that's dialed into what your truck is and how you use it for your application. So within those 5 custom tune options that you get to select, like I said, you will have some different choices that'll vary the performance and the way that tune acts, but usually at the top end you can expect to see up to 75 horsepower added, as well as another 100 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers will vary slightly depending on what style of tune and what octane you're running, but no matter what, you're definitely going to get a big increase in power, and these tunes really bring this whole kit together to capitalize on all the other mods that you've installed. The device we recommend and have set as default for this system is going to be the BullyDog BDX tuner that you can see on my right. This tuner we recommend because we think it's going to be the best fit for what this phase package is set up with, but also because it's one of the newest and best on the market, so you're going to have the most up-to-date software and the best user experience overall. We do offer 2 other options if you want to use either an older X4 or a Livewire model tuner with this system, and those will all run the same tunes no matter which you choose, but the X4 and the Livewire are older units and will eventually be phased out and stop having updates, so we recommend the BDX to give you the best longevity for your kit. Now if you're looking at everything we have here in this Phase 4 performance package and you're saying I want a little bit more with something with more punch, we'll have a link above to our Phase 5 package, which is the last one in our series, and that's going to give you the best amount of power that you can possibly get. Jumping back into this, the Phase 4 overall is a really solid system with some really good parts, and if you want to pick it up for your truck, we'll have a link below in the description, which will shoot you over to our site, and we'll catch you guys next time.